A man named Travis is working in a retirement home. He gets called into the boss's office and the boss fires him. The next day, he is attending a protest to stop war. He is talking with his friend and the friend says that he can go back to test subject jobs he did in college. Then a protester gets attacked, Travis stops the fight and is feeling himself. He gets up to a girl named Bay and invites her to drink something with him. At the bar, they are talking about the former protests they attended. She says that she is going to India and invites him to go with her. He doesn't have any money, so he can't go. Travis likes the girl and invites her to meet another time before she goes to India. Next, Travis is reading the newspaper. He sees that a company is searching for test subjects and it will pay $1,000 a day. He is at the sign-up place and meets a man named Barris. They talk and quickly become friends. The scientist is explaining what is going to happen in the test. A group of people are going to simulate the conditions of life inside a prison. The company ensures the future inmates that they will be safe at all time, but their human rights will be taken away from them. Travis meets with Bay one last time before he goes into the prison, and they say their goodbyes. He gets on a bus and arrives at the prison. The first day of the 14 days begins, and everyone sits in a room. Some of them will be selected as prison guards, and the other ones will be the prisoners. Travis is a prisoner, and Barris is a guard. The guards have to follow a couple of rules. The most important rule is that whenever a prisoner does something bad, the guards have to come up with a punishment before 30 minutes go by, otherwise nobody will get paid. The guards can under no condition hurt an inmate, so they will have to be creative with their punishments. The inmates go to their appointed cells, and Travis meets his cellmates. One guy is named Benji, and the other guy's name is Nix. Benji and Travis get along, but Nix is cold to them. In their free time, the inmates are playing basketball. Someone throws the ball at a guard, and the ball hits him in his face. He is injured, and the guards have to come up with a good punishment. The inmate needs to do 10 push-ups, but he says that he doesn't want to do it. A guard named Chase steps up and says that he just made the punishment worse, and now, all the inmates have to do the push-ups. In the evening, Travis is back to his cell. He is brushing his teeth and sees a strange tattoo on Nix's arm. They get to sleep, and the camera is observing all of them. The next day begins and they have their food. It tastes horrible, and the inmates don't want to eat it. Travis is walking to the trash can when he is stopped by a guard named Helwig, who says that they need to eat everything from their plates. An inmate throws his food in the trash, and Helwig gets mad. Travis takes his tray and throws his food on the hands of Helwig. Another inmate throws mashed potatoes at him, and a food fight begins. The guards are trying to come up with a good punishment, and instead of push-ups, they will humiliate the inmates. The guards get to the cells of the inmates and spray them with fire extinguishers. Barris handcuffs Travis to the outside of the cell because Travis initiated the food fight and wants to make an example of him to show what can happen when you don't behave. The guards get back to the break room and are happy with what they just did. Barris gets to the bathroom and really enjoyed having power. In the night, Travis wakes up from the noise Benji is making. Benji's blood sugar is low and he is not feeling well. A guard gets there but doesn't help and says that he needs to be quiet. The next day, the guards are doing a head count and are missing someone. Benji is still laying in his bed and is sick. The guards don't know how to help him and decide to do nothing. They say that he needs to stand up, but Travis says that Benji is clearly too sick to do anything right now. Barris gets mad and all the inmates need to go back to their cells. Travis says that he saw Nix's tattoo and thinks he is a criminal. Nix gets angry and Travis apologizes. The guards are talking about the incident from just before and Barris says that they need to scare the inmates so they will behave better. In the night, Travis is sleeping and when he wakes up, he sees 4 guards standing outside his cell. He gets duct taped and they bring him into a room. They shave the hair from his head and threaten to punish him more. The guards think Travis is the alpha male and when he behaves, everyone will. Travis says fuck you and Barris knocks the chair over. He drops his pants and starts to pee all over him. Some guards join in, but the others are disgusted and walk away. After this, the guards are talking and a guy named Bosch says that he will leave when something like that happens again. When one of them leaves, nobody gets the money, so everyone is shocked. In the morning, Travis tries to comfort Benji. He is in a bad condition because of his diabetes and says that he needs insulin. Bosch gets to their cell and Travis asks him to get insulin for Benji. It is not allowed to bring items into the prison, but Travis says he will give Bosch $2,000 if he gets it. Bosch agrees and will get it for him. In the meantime, Chase is horny and wants a blowjob from an inmate. The inmate doesn't want to do it, and lucky for him, Barris gets in the room. They get interrupted by Helwig, and he saw on the camera that Bosch was trying to get the insulin for Benji. They confront Bosch and asks him to empty his pockets. In the next scene, Barris gives the insulin to Benji. He also says that he and Travis need to talk. They bring Travis to the bathroom, and Barris wants to make a point that he is a reasonable man. Travis says that Barris belongs in a mental hospital, and the guard gets mad. Helwig puts Travis's head in the toilet and makes him apologize. Travis is back in his cell, and it looks like the guards finally broke him. In the evening, Barris wakes Bosch and says that he needs to take a walk with him. The other guards are waiting for them, and they start beating Bosch up. In the morning, there is another head count, and the guards have decided that Bosch will become a prisoner too. Barris is giving a speech about behaving, but Travis doesn't like it. He takes his shirt off, and the other prisoners do the same. He gets to a camera and says that he wants to stop the experiment. Barris is not happy and chokes Travis. Benji is there and hits Barris in the back of the head. It doesn't do much, and Barris knocks Benji unconscious. Havoc breaks out, and they lock everyone in separate cells. Travis is locked in a metal container and finds a camera in there. Travis asks the researchers why they don't stop this, but he doesn't get a response back. He takes the metal part of his bracelet and uses it to break himself out of the container. He hears screams in another room and gets to the noise. Chase is about to kill an inmate, but Travis comes just in time to save him. He and the other inmate choke Chase, and Chase goes unconscious. Travis takes Chase's keys and frees all the other inmates. He gets back to the main area and discovers that Benji is dead. The prisoners take metal pipes from their beds and are going to use them as weapons. The guards are scared because the inmates outnumber them, and they run away. They want to get out of the prison, but the door doesn't open, and the inmates get to them. Travis and Barris are fighting, and Barris tries to cut him. Lucky for Travis, he has sharp reflexes and uses his hand to block the knife. Nix gets there and knocks Barris down. Travis goes in and hits the guard multiple times. The lights turn red, and the experiment is over. The door opens, and they are free. Everyone is sitting outside the prison waiting for the bus, and they get in. They still get the check with $14,000, even though the guards used violence. Travis wants to do something about this horrible experiment and reports it to the police. We see in the news that the experiment will not happen again, and the CEO of the company is arrested. Travis is in India and meets Bay again. They hug, and the movie ends. Thank you for watching the movie The Experiment with us. If you liked it, subscribe.